What's good? You rocking with your boys are all rights reserved. Now I'm coming to you to talk about. Now you could check it out below the story. So the court case is about to begin with these policemen that did what they did to George Floyd. It's very ironic that as of recent, remember Kanye West made his comments, and now it's the court case. How like of a coincidence is that? Very interesting. Now I don't know if it's political, but I don't. What I do know is that it's very interesting when we're looking into situations involving this. There's a lot of opinions that are swirling around this whole situation, and a lot of people are angry at the comments that were made. So, with that said, I think we can expect to have a very excited experience watching this. There are two sides on it. It's the people that think that the cops really weren't responsible and that George Floyd was allegedly under the influence of some type of substance. Then there's people who say that these cops definitely were responsible without a shadow of a doubt. Now, my opinion is subjective because I wasn't there, but reading the story, from what I read and what I've seen on the news, because I watch the news stories, all of them, what I want to see is that these men definitely need some type of penalty. And why do I say that? Because understand, I've come in contact with many officers of the law. None of them acted like that. So that is why it's hard to say. I've never seen an officer act like they did. Never aggressive, never trying to. I mean, even when I got put in cuffs and arrested, they weren't acting that way. So it's hard for me to see. It's hard for me to understand. And it's hard for me to know because I wasn't there to see how George Floyd was reacting. They could have said he was overly aggressive. One of them alleged, now this was allegedly put out there. Now Kanye West said it again. They said he took fentanyl. That's weird. I've never heard any conversation about him taking something. Where did that come from? When did that come up? All I seen was the video of them pinning him down with his knee and him literally trying to mutter words to breathe. I can't breathe. That's all I heard. Now, what I do know is that this is going to be a monumental case and it may change a lot of things for officers of the law. But one thing I got to say, don't think you got to treat all officers different because of this. Don't ever think that. There's no reason for it. Again, what's crazy to me, some of these people that are in industries where they should be doing, well, not should be, where you would presume, like a lot of rappers, what they rap about, presume that they come in contact with law a lot. They really don't, because I experience things that they haven't. Like even being in handcuffs. Yo, you would be surprised how many rappers never been in handcuffs. It's crazy. Never been in handcuffs. How? You did all this stuff and you ain't never been arrested. That's crazy. So that means you ain't rapping what you live. Trust me, nobody's just getting away with everything all the time. And if they are, and if you are, I suggest you stop. Not because you're going to get in handcuffs, but because you may get a worse sentence than ever. The worst sentence is when you leave this earth and you're not forgiven for the things you've done. That's the worst sentence. That's beyond solitary confinement. Like the worst solitary confinement. There's no worse. There's nothing worse than that. So it's hard for me to say. You know, I'm objective at this. But I do think they were wrong, in my opinion. If your knee was on his neck as it was written and announced on TV, you're wrong. Why? For what? And then I watched the videos. It looked like it. How weren't you? You were right over him, knelt down. How am I going to say you weren't? That's ridiculous. And it was two of you. Come on, man. We got to do better as a nation. If we're supposed to set the example in America, why are we here setting the worst example? We say we're not these third world countries, but we're doing no different than them. We're taking out our own citizens. Like, why would we do that? That don't make sense. That's who pays an officer of the law's salary. It's the taxpayers. It's the people. We the people. Come on, man. We got to do better as a unit, as a nation, for real. Because these type of things can't happen. Because while they're doing this, a criminal's getting away. I got a story coming up where the criminal got away. Come on, man. I'll see if I'm gonna drop that one. That one's kind of crazy. But we'll see. But this is crazy. Read the story below. Those cops in Minneapolis are now going to be constituted to be in a place. Do you know how bad it is for cops to go to jail? It's bad, yo. Like, just to give you an idea, there are guys that wait for you because you put them there. They wait for you. They're waiting for these cops to go in. It's going to be bad, man. Like, so I can't even sit here and celebrate. Bad. Super bad. All rights reserved.